Hello, my name is CJ Ramirez. I'm a licensed insurance agent in Texas. In this video, I'll be discussing auto insurance. The basics of auto insurance is going to be what covers the other drivers, what covers the insured, and what covers the insured's property, the vehicle. The first portion of auto insurance is going to be what covers the other drivers, and that's going to be liability. This comes in two forms. You have bodily injury and property damage. Bodily injury is going to be what pays the other driver's injuries, and property damage is going to be what pays the other driver's property damage, their vehicle, or any other property that the insured might have caused damage to in the incident. This coverage is going to be shown in a split format in three numbers. The first number is going to represent the maximum amount that can be paid out per person per incident in bodily injury. The second number is going to be the maximum amount that will be paid out in bodily injury total. And property damage is going to be the third number, and it's going to represent the maximum amount that will be paid out in property damage per incident. In Texas, the minimum coverage is going to be 30, 60, 25. So $30,000 per person in bodily injury, $60,000 total in bodily injury per incident, and $25,000 in property damage is the minimum amount required on insurance in Texas. In this instance, I got 50, 150. Say in this example, you hit a vehicle and it has 4 passengers in there, and you cause $10,000 worth of damage in bodily injury to each person, and $50,000 worth of damage to the vehicle. In this coverage, everybody is going to be under the $50,000, and it will be $40,000 total in bodily injury. So the bodily injury portion of this insurance will cover the claims made. The vehicle has $50,000 worth of damage, and the coverage is worth up to $50,000 in damages, so the insurance will cover this claim as well. Now, say in the same scenario, the vehicle has $60,000 worth of damage, and the driver $50,000 worth of damage, and each passenger $25,000 worth of damage. The insurance property damage only covers up to $50,000, so there's going to be $10,000 left over that the insurance will not pay, and each person in bodily injury is going to fall under $50,000. The driver right at that amount, but will be covered. But it's going to be $125,000 total in bodily injury damages, and the insurance will only cover up to $100,000. So there's $25,000 worth of damages unpaid and coverage, and the driver of the other vehicle will be liable to pay this and can be sued. And in this scenario, keeping the numbers the same, we'll go right into our next coverage, and that's going to be what protects the insured. Say in this same incident, you're the one driving with the passengers, and somebody hits you with the same coverage limits that we have been using. In this scenario, same thing, $10,000 worth of property damage unpaid, and $25,000 in bodily injury left unpaid. This is whenever your coverage will kick in. If you have underinsured or uninsured motorist coverage, this is going to be in the same format that you can pick from in liability, and you can have up to the same amount of liability coverage you have for others for yourself. In this scenario, your underinsured motorist will kick in $25,000 for this person, since you have $50,000 worth per person, and that will cover this person's bodily injury claims. And then you can use $10,000 worth of your property damage in order to recover the $10,000 left. Now, another coverage that pays out to the insured is going to be medical pay and personal injury protection. This is going to pay for funeral expenses, loss of wages, and medical bills, hospital bills for yourself. And this coverage covers no matter who's at fault. The coverage for this is going to be anywhere from $2,500 up to $10,000 that you can use. Coverages for the vehicle itself are going to be under collision and comprehensive are the main ones. This is going to be a deductible amount, usually from $100 to $2,500 that you can pick from. The higher the deductible, the lower the cost of your insurance. So if you have a $1,000 deductible compared to a $500 deductible, that's going to make your insurance cheaper. But if a claim needs to be made, you'll need to come up with that deductible before the insurance kicks in to pay the rest of the expenses for the property damage. So collision is going to be used for any at-fault accident the insured causes. If they hit another vehicle or property or anything else, they will have to meet that deductible to fix their damages to the vehicle, and the insurance will pick up the rest of the tab. Comprehensive coverage is going to be for anything other than collision. So think of theft, vandalism, or any weather-related accident, such as flood, fire, things like that. In the same scenario, you'll have to meet that deductible before the insurance covers the rest of the property damage that's been caused. Other coverages for your vehicle will be renter insurance, towing. There's many things that different insurance companies have, so just look into it and ask specific questions if it's not clear in the fine print what that coverage is providing. That's the basics of auto insurance. What covers other drivers, what covers the insured, and what covers the insured's property. Thank you for watching. Email me at cj.insuranceagent@gmail.com for any questions or to provide you with a quote. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay blessed.